Good day, everyone. I greet you by your time and I welcome you again to the Adonai Women channel. Today, I'm just going to be treating the topic All is Vanity. Vanity on vanity. I was just led to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, and I had to read that book several times. I read it because I wanted to have more meaning into the chapter. And I got a message. And that message I would like to share with you in this short video. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we ponder on our achievements. It's good to be an achiever, actually. Um, I struggled all my life to achieve a few things like education, um, which sincerely will term as very, very important. It's good to be educated if you have the opportunity. Well, I also aspire to be rich. If God wills. I've made efforts in life to do what is needful, have the basic necessities of life, a good car, house, and name it. Maybe raise a family. And I sincerely thank God for all these accomplishments. But looking into the book of Ecclesiastes and seeing what the preacher there said, he said, all is vanity. Believe me, all is vanity. He said he searched knowledge. He discovered that it was vanity. He searched almost everything searchable and discovered it was vanity. And let me take it back to my own background career as a researcher. You know, we do lots of research just to get to the nitty-gritty of a problem. We create a problem even when there is none. Then we formulate the objectives. What do we want to achieve? Then after formulating the objectives, we also work on the research questions and sometimes the hypothesis, all in the name of knowledge. And we go to the research field where applicable, or would read literatures to formulate conclusions. and we come up with the result. Every day there is a research going on. And what does that mean? It means that every day someone is always trying to resolve a riddle. It's good. It's good. But with my own world of education, I discovered that even after almost 5 degrees, we haven't gotten to the end of anything. In fact, the moment you finish in a research, the immediately you are also suggesting topics for further studies. This is an indication that there's no end to learning. And that was what the Ecclesiastes, the preacher said. He said there's nothing new under the world. He looked into it, he researched into it, and said there's nothing new. And for my learned fellows, that is why you are always using other people's literature to come up with conclusions. I want you to assume yourself as the richest. I'm the richest person in the world. I have money. I have everything. But do you know that there's somebody that is possibly richer than you? I want you to also consider yourself. Well, maybe take somebody like myself. I had 3 degrees in my home countries, in my home country, I mean. Then, when I migrated, I did a postgraduate, like a master's to be specific, and I did a graduate diploma again. Not to talk of other little certification courses, all in the name of knowledge. But then, it's all vanity. What about you? I know people who have 2 PhDs, 3 masters, and afterwards, what does everything amount to? It's vanity. The only way those knowledge can be useful or meaningful is when you use them in line with God's purpose. The only way your money, your big money, can be meaningful is when you spend it in accordance with the purpose of God in your life. My friends, I want you to take a moment and ponder on your life. I want you to think about your achievements. I want you to think about your purpose in life. I want you to remember your big houses. If possible, I want you to take a pen and paper. Just go write down all your accomplishments, your achievements, your wealth, your inheritance. Then, when you're done doing that, I want to ask you a question. The day you die, are you going to go away with all those things? Are you going to be buried with them? No, not at all. For this reason, as much as you're trying to accomplish all these good deeds, I want you to have it in mind that it's all going to be vanity one day, because you are going to leave everything and you're going to be buried without them. It irritates me when I see people who boast. I'm not talking about people who are appreciative at this time. I'm saying people who boast, possibly about their education, their achievements, the international conferences they've attended, their presentations. I had almost a 30-page uh, curriculum vitae, but then when I migrated to a new country, I had to drop all of it to start afresh. I'm not saying the foundation wasn't helpful. Of course, it was. It's always made a difference when you have a solid educational background. But it also makes a difference when you humble yourself to learn something new. And that was what happened to me. My daughter told me one day, she said, "Oh, you're such a unique person, because when I look at you, I see you as somebody who had a life, had achieved quite a number of things, but had to start all over again to achieve another life." I never thought about myself in this in that way. I just knew within me that I needed to make a sacrifice. And that was what I did. That was what I did. I made the sacrifice. And here I am today. If I didn't do it, that opportunity may still come or may not. That's for God to decide. But I thank God. Take a deep breath and consider the word of the preacher. Think about it. All is vanity. Your money, your achievements and accomplishments, your wealth, knowledge you have acquired. One day, one day, you are going to drop everything when you answer the call of God. So, whichever way we tread on life, or we tread in life, whatever path destiny leads us, or God leads us, to use a better word, or we decide to lead ourselves, let's always have it at the back of our mind that it's all vanity. Let's always know that one day, we are going to drop it all. If you have a moment, I want you to go read that book. It's a Bible book, but you can Google it and get it online and read it. Very educative, very thought provoking. It will keep you humble. It will make you know that your life is not in your own hands. It will give you a rethink about life. It will give you a rethink about life, and it will change everything about you. My prayer for you and for myself is God will clothe us in humility. The grace of God will envelop us. God will give us the spirit of gratitude. God will enable us to continuously say, if not for God, I will not be where I am. And I know as we have all these virtues, God will make our life worthy of emulation. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Love you all.